Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Nagesh Karazgi Orchid School. I am Sridevi Kanaki. I am going to teach you SST subject of grade 4. Okay, in the previous class we have studied about the lesson number 5, that is the Great Indian Desert. Okay, let us revise what we have discussed in that lesson or what we have learned in that lesson. Okay, come on. The Great Indian Desert. We have discussed that this is the, can you see an image and can you tell me? Yes, of course, this is a desert. Can you see this all dry places and a camel over here? Okay, now go for a next slide, that is the man. A man is leading the camel, okay, over in a sand dune in the Thar desert. Now what it is and where it is the location, can you all see the location? This is our India map, okay, this is India map where we have west side, this red part is the Rajasthan, okay, this whole part is a desert part, okay. Now where it is, this side neighbor side is the Pakistan, okay, and this is Punjab and Haryana states are there, this is the whole Rajasthan and Gujarat here, okay. This is about we are going to study. Next we have what we are going to learn in this lesson. Okay, we are going to learn it is location, climate, vegetation and landforms. Okay, and what else we are going to cover in this? We are going to cover what is the people, okay, their dress, language and the festival. Okay, and the role of tourism, okay, what type of tourism they do, what the role is there, we are going to learn in this lesson. Now, what is the information? To the west of the northern plains lies the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. It is about 800 kilometers long. Okay, this is long and 500 kilometers wide. Now, I am going to show you here. See, can you see this India map? Okay, now you all see here where the red dots are there, just here focus on the red dots are there here, and this yellowish part, can you all see this yellowish? Okay, this is whole is the desert or the Rajasthan. Okay, now these are the important places are there, Bikaner is there and then Jaisalmer is there, Jodhpur is there. Okay, now what we having it, this is the west side. Okay, this all yellowish color, can you see this is the whole desert. Okay, now here we have this all gray or blue in color, can you see this? This is the Indus River, okay, Indus River. Okay, now here can you see this Run of Kutch, R-A-N-N, Run of Kutch, K-A-C-H-C-H-H, Kutch. This is a little bit dotted is there, correct? So can you see this fill? This is the whole salt marsh, okay, salt marshy place, this is called Run of Kutch. Okay, now where it is all, here north south, correct, we have a 4 directions, you all remember, this is the north part and then west side. Okay, now here what is this? Okay, now what to the south is a salt marsh known as Rann of Kutch, and the northeast side what we having a Satluj river basin, this is the north, correct. East side what is, that is the east side, what we having here, we are having is the Satluj river basin. Now here and then what it is, 800 kilometers, the land is here is the partly rocky, it's two side. How the land is fertile? No, it is partly rocky and half is the sandy. Okay, now it covers a whole part, which is a major part is West Rajasthan. Now to the northeast what it is having, as just now I said you all here, to the southeast is the Aravalli range of hills. The desert extends west into Pakistan till the Indus River basin. Okay, now here what it is, This in this map I am going to explain you. See here, we having a north south, correct? What we having here, north and then east side we having a Satluj river basin. Now here north to west side what we having here, run of Kutch. Okay, we are pointing, and southeast side, where is this is down part is the south, correct? South to east side. Okay, south to east what we having here, we having the Aravali range. Okay, can you see here Aravali? See here, south to east side what we having here, can you see this? Aravali, Aravali range, 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 Aravali range it is there. Okay, now what we having here, the desert extends, it is full, it is spreaded. How much it is? It is spreaded here to the west side of what? Pakistan. Can you see here, Pakistan, Pakistan. Okay, north and the west side of it is full, is covered by the Pakistan. What we having till the Indus River basin. Can you see here, I just now showed you here this land full color, this is the river, Indus River. Okay, here in this Indus River, and it is finally going on Arabian Sea. Now what we are going to learn in this. Now to the south Aravali range is there, the desert extends west into the Pakistan till the Indus River basin. Just now I explained you, I have shown in that map, correct? It is the desert is extend west side full into the Pakistan till the Indus River basin. Okay, now come to the point next. What is the climate? When we are talking about the climate in the desert, climate is extremely hot. It is very hot. During the summer, okay, the days are hot and dry. Yes, summer what will happen? We are having a days are hot and dry also. As the sun sets, as the sun goes, okay, night, it becomes cooler. It becomes cooler. This is because, why it becomes cooler? Because this is because the sand heats up quickly. When the day is there, when the sun hot is there, what happens? That sand, whatever the desert place, it is quickly get heats up. Okay, and cools down fast at night. It cools down fastly at night. In winter, when we talking about the winter, the days are pleasant. Yes, of course winter will be very pleasant, everybody like that, correct? In winter season also what happens, the days are pleasant but the nights are cooler. Okay, nights become very cold. Now this is a place, I have shown you one image, this is a dry land. Okay, now what is about the vegetation? When I talking about the vegetation, there is in Rajasthan, when we are talking about the desert, there is no rainfall, correct? Very less rainfall it is having here. The vegetation, when heavy rainfall, when we get a good amount of rain, then only we can do the farming, cultivation. But here in the Rajasthan or the Thar desert, we don't get much of rain. So what happened here? Very little rainfall in the desert. Due to that, not many plants will not grow. Okay, not many plants grow because heavy rainfall, good water is there, river is there, so we can get the land fertile and then crops will grow. But here in the Rajasthan, here not many plants grow in the region, because you all know the reason, because of the sandy place, sandy soil and lack of water. Due to there is less of water, we can see few scattered, we can hardly we can count and tell me these are there, scatteredly are there bushes or the thorny shrubs. Now there are few streams, are there which fill up when the rain is there. Okay, there is a severe shortage of drinking water for the people who live there. Yes, because water is very needy, correct? Water is very helpful for everyone, even we too. If water is there, we can live? No. So there is a shortage of drinking water also. To live, who are the living, they very hard to live them. Okay, now when I talking about the thorny, see this, these are the tree, this having a thorns, this white color, can you see this? All are the thorns on this plant we can see. And this is a scattered bushes are there. See, these are the bushes or small, few are there. Few bushes we can see here, few bushes in the Rajasthan. Okay, now when we are talking about the landform, as the land is dry and very little rainfall, this is a very little vegetation, soil erosion occurs due to wind occurs, of course. The desert has many small hills. We have already discussed about the sand dunes, sandstorms, correct? Very good. The desert has small hills, not mountain hills. There are sand hills are there, that is called sand dunes. Sand dunes, how it is formed? It is formed when the sand starts spilling around any barrier that stops the sand laden desert wind. These dunes do not remain at one place. It is going on, changes as the wind occurs. The strong winds of the desert keep moving the dunes from one place to another place. Yes, when it stops here, again the wind starts, again it goes. It never stayed one place. Okay, it keep on moving. The hot winds carry a lot of sand. Yes, the sandy place, it carry a lot of sand with them, and severe sandstorms are occurred. See, these are the sand dunes. Can you see how small hills? Already we have seen in this lesson, correct? These are the sand dunes, but here the wind is blowing. This, can you see this yellowish? The sand is moving with that hot air. This is sand storm. Okay, now this is the oasis. What I have explained you already. What is oasis? Yes, correct, a small part where a water is there. Okay, see, this is an example. See, all around desert is there, all sand is there, only the small place we having a water. So this place nearby we having greenery part, correct? We can see a green colored trees over here, some grass are there. So this is called an oasis. What are the some places in the desert where underground water comes up to the surface in the form of spring? In that places, what type of trees are grown here? Date palms, kicker and bubble trees, and grasses grown in these areas. Okay, such as an area in the desert with water and greenery is called an oasis. Okay, now what is this? Is a date palm of a picture. This is a kicker tree, bubble tree. Okay, now we are going to talk about the life in the desert region of Rajasthan. Okay, life in the desert areas of Rajasthan is very hard. Okay, due to shortage of water and the dry sandy soil. It is the people who are living in the Rajasthan, it is very hard to live because water is very necessary. Okay, as necessary for cultivation, for drinking and everything. So there is shortage of water only. So there is not only for human, where the animals they live, that also very much important. Due to water and plus the sandy soil also. Now a few crops can be grown here. What are they? I can tell you all. And then what they can do, more work is there. Rear camels, cattle and sheep rearing they can do here, and goat also. So this is a cattle rearing, few cows are there, sheep rearing, goats, camel. Okay, now come to the point of population. Okay, now population in the desert area is very small as the people are moving one place to another place in the search of food, water and everything. So here the population is less. Small area is also, the desert area is very small. Most villages in the desert come up around places where water is available. Yes, where water is there, the people move one place to another place in search of water. As a result of the shortage of food for themselves and their cattle, many people keep moving from one place to another place. They are called nomads. Okay. Now, these people, nomad peoples of the Thar desert, are called as Banjaras. Okay, Banjara also we can call them. There are very few cities are there in the desert region. They are Jaisalmer, Jodhpur and Bikaner. These are the important cities. Okay, are some of the important cities are there. Now come to the point of nomads. Okay, these are people, can you see on the camel, you can see some of the things are there, they are carrying. Okay, these are the Banjaras. Okay, the ladies are dancing. Now this is a picture of Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, Bikaner. Okay, now come to the point of farming. Okay, now how they can do the farming here? Okay, in areas, what happened here, in areas where water is available, what type of crops are being grown? Yes, I said you all, I am going to cover this point. See this, they are able to grow millets like what? Jowar and bajra and wheat are grown here. Where water is available, that part or that area, what type of millets are grown here? Jowar, bajra and wheat can be grown over that such areas. Now where Indira Gandhi Canal helps. Yes, this where water is there, teacher is telling water is not there. Correct. But have you remembered that I have told you on Satluj river one dam has been made. Correct. It has been built on that dam. What, can you tell me the dam name? Yes, exactly, that is Bhakra Nangal Dam. That I have said you one point that Indira Gandhi Canal also made to send that water for those where water is not available. Correct. That water, that Indira Gandhi Canal starts from Satluj river, provides water. This Indira Gandhi Canal provides water to where? To here, to the Thar desert. These areas have now become green due to the Indira Gandhi Canal water is giving. So what happened here? This water becomes, they make the place very fertile, and nowadays the crops are growing. Okay, these areas have now become green. Now due to water, these places have become green. And the farmers can grow variety of crops now. Due to that, Indira Gandhi Canal has helped a lot for them. So now the place is green and they can grow a variety of crops also. Now, what type of millets? Okay, I have explained you jowar. Correct? Can you see this? This is the jowar. This is the bajra. Okay, now Indira Gandhi Canal. This is the canal what we are talking about. This is the Indira Gandhi Canal. It is helping to the people in the Rajasthan. Okay, the Thar desert. See, now Indira Gandhi Canal. See here. Punjab, Haryana. Here, this is the Rajasthan. We are now discussing about this area where this Indira Gandhi Canal is there. It is helping where the desert part, dry places is there, sandy soil is there. This water is helping to these people to grow, to take water for irrigation and everything. Now, ship of the desert. Correct. Now, what is ship of the desert? Yes. When I say which animal is called the ship of the desert? Yes, correct. Camel. Camel is called the ship of the desert. And what? The camel is the most useful animal in the desert. Yes. On the desert, can we walk properly as we run on the roads? No. Because road is very flat. Okay. And we can run, we can walk and everything. But here in the desert, sand is there. When we keep our leg on that, our legs will go into the sand. Correct? Yes. But here where the camel is there, it is very most useful animal in the desert. It can withstand. It can stand in the desert heat, walk easily on the sand and live without water. Why the camel? Why a dog cannot be why a dog cannot be live in that, what do you say, in the desert? Because without food and water, a dog can live? I am giving an example. No, because it needs water, it needs food and everything. But a camel is one that it can be live without water and food also for several days. And what about that food? When we are talking, this camel foot is very much broader type. Okay, when they keep on the sand, it will not go inside. It will be with sand on the sand. And then therefore it is called sheep of the desert. Yes, for this reasons camel is called the sheep of the desert. Now today's whatever teacher is talking about nowadays, now it is generating, it is advanced country, correct? Everything technology has been improved. Yes, so many modern things have come. So even today also modern roads link important cities in the Thar desert and vehicles run on them. Now when you visit there, you can see so lot of changes we can see here. Yes, correct. But even though camel is also very important in that places, new vehicles have been made. Okay, cities are there, vehicles are running on that. The camel still remains an important means of transport in the region. Yes, nowadays, now also you go to those places, but you can see this camel still is there. It is very much important to carry, to ride, to carry the load or the things. Even the camel are using it, correct? It is used to carry load. Just now I said it is used to carry the load. Whatever the things we are giving, it will carry, like baskets are there, dresses are there, whatever it may be, the load. Okay, and pulling cart as a bullock cart is there, like that it is pull the carts and plow the field also. In Rajasthan, plowing the field, like cultivation, we have to plow the field, correct? But here in this, camels are used to plow the field, and its milk, camel milk is also important. What they do, they drink also, and the camel meat serve as important food for the people. Okay, now pulling cart, just now I said what the pulling here, as in a bullock cart, horse is there. Okay, we do know like that camel is in the pulling the cart. Pull carts by camel. Now we have discussed about the foot, camel foot. Due to that, in this sand, when we keep our leg on that, it will go inside. A little bit will go inside. Exactly correct. But this is due to the camel foot. Can you say this? How much broad? So due to that, it will easily walk on the sand. Now hump. When we say the camel having a hump, see this hump, it is called hump. Now we are talking, you have understood everything. Now come to the point of dresses. Okay, what are dresses? What is a traditional dress and everything? Bright, colorful clothes are common among both men and women in Rajasthan. Okay, when we are talking about the dress, men and women, we having a common are there. What are this? Bright colorful clothes they wear, correct? But what men wear, what women wear? The traditional dress of women is ghagra choli. Rajasthani people, you have heard, no? Rajasthani dress is very much attractive, correct? This is ghagra choli they wear with an odhni. They always cover their face with full of odhni. They never show the face. Okay, odhni to cover their head. Okay, the women wear ghagra choli with odhni. And next, men. The men wear dhoti, kurta, and a colorful turban. What is turban here? As a topi. Okay, not as a topi. It is like a rounded on their head. Just this is, can you see this? Ghagra choli, women are dancing with the traditional dress here, ghagra choli and a boni to cover their head. Okay. Now what about this men in dhoti, kurta? See, this is a dhoti, kurta and the turban. Okay, this is on their head, you can see. This is the colorful turban. Now, language. What type of language they speak here? The languages and festivals. Hindi and Rajasthani languages are the main. Okay. The main festival is what? The main festival they celebrated in Rajasthan are Holi, Diwali, Eid, Dasara, Gangor and Teej. These are the important festivals they celebrate in Rajasthan. Now, what is Teej festival here? See, this is a Teej. You all know Holi. Yes, we are playing with colorful all things, colorful. Yes, we all play with water and everything. Dasara also you all know. Okay, this is the Rajasthani festival. The girls are having a silver pot on their head. This is the Teej festival. Now, come to the point of tourism. Okay, in the first point we have discussed, we are going to discuss about the tourism. Now, what is tourism here? Okay, before I am going to explain here what type of industry. See, there is no rainfall, correct? But even though Indira Gandhi Canal is there helping them, correct? But what else they can do here? Tourism is also very important industry. Okay, as how? There is a new industry of Rajasthan. So many people are visited to see all the things. Monuments are there, forts are there. So what the people they do, what the history are there, they guide those people. So this is an important industry of the tourism. Guides. Okay. Now tourism is an important industry in the state. People from all over the world. Oh yes. People to visit from all parts of the country, all the people will come and visit there. So what happened? To see what is there in the Jaisalmer in Rajasthan during the desert festival. Whenever a desert festival is very much famous, to see that festival or desert festival across the world, so many people coming to that. Okay, so this is there. And then old forts are there. Okay, the old whatever there, old forts are there, historical monuments are there in Rajasthan, are a great attraction for the tourist people. Why the tourist people shall come? Exactly to see what are the historical things are there, monuments are there. So these people help them to show and explain everything. Okay, this is are there. So the old forts and the monuments are very attraction to this Rajasthan. And the desert festival, to see this only so many people are come. Now Jaisalmer fort, this is a big fort is there, to see this they will come. No, now we have completed our lesson, but now when we say I know now, okay, what you know? The Thar desert is very partly, correct, is a partly rocky and partly sandy, correct, with a very little rainfall and vegetation also. How the sand dunes? We have learnt now what are sand dunes, which keep shifting. It go from one place to another place. Keep shifting are formed when sand is blown. When sand is blown into piles. Okay, like by the strong desert winds. Okay. Now Jaisalmer, Jodhpur and Bikaner are the important cities in this region. Now Indira Gandhi Canal, yes, Indira Gandhi Canal has helped them make some areas greenery part in the desert green. The camel is still so much advanced also, but even though camel is an important means of transport in the desert, tourism is also an important industry in the region. So you have learned this. Now we have finished up our lesson. In the same instructions I am going to give you all. Underline the difficult words and write in the rough book and complete the exercise, like MCQs are there, like multiple choice questions are there, fill in the blanks are there, true or false are there. So read the lesson twice, thrice and complete the exercise with pencil in textbook only. Okay. Now what are they? So I conclude. Thank you. We are going to next lesson, next chapter we are going to learn it. Thank you.